I personally should not have nutted within a 304 like this. Now, granted, things happen.
Welcome back, or welcome to Uncle ABL, and in today's video, I bring you an update to the Fresh and Fit pregnancy rumors, scandal, whatever you want to call it. Now, Fresh and Fit have responded. They done a podcast talking about this, and Fresh basically admitted that he did have sex with the young lady, and he did release inside her. Now, whether she's pregnant and whether the baby is his, hey, who knows? Now, the woman, Daisy, has come out and said that Fresh and Fit are trying to silence her, that they took her Instagram pages and deleted them, and that the baby that she's pregnant with does belong to Fresh. Now, there's a lot I want to say here, but first things first, everything that's going on is his fault, and he's handling it in the worst way possible. There are a lot of things that he's doing right now that I would not do, and if you are in his shoes, I advise you to not do it. Okay, the first thing, what we just saw in the opening video, you want to call her a 304? Sir, listen to me now. If she's pregnant and the baby is yours, what you don't want to do is start name calling your baby mama. That is an absolute wrong thing to do. All you're going to do is inspire her to go to court that much more and sue you to death. The child support, 18 years, that could be coming, okay? You're not going to be able to bully her into deleting the baby. That ain't going to happen. 18 years child support. And Daisy is Chinese. Now, I don't know if she's a citizen or what her status is, but if she's a non-citizen, now she got an anchor baby. So that's going to be very important. You got an anchor baby, lawsuit baby, child support baby. I'm not saying that the baby is being born for that purpose, but the baby can be born for that purpose. And somebody's going to say, well, she trapped him and she's trying to use him. She did it on purpose. Well, look, she didn't force him to have sex with her with no condom on and shoot inside her. Nobody forced him to do that. He did that on his own. If he didn't do that, then he wouldn't be right here today. And there's more things that he's doing that is causing the whole situation to unfold the way it's unfolding. But here's one thing right here. Check it out. This is her, I believe, on TikTok or somewhere. I don't know where this is. But this says, "Hi, my name is Daisy. They are trying to silence. Both of my IG accounts are banned. I will not give up." Okay, that's her right there. Now, this is going to be them together. Okay, I got the sound off. You don't really need the sound on for this one. I'm going to just read what this says. It says, "I'm just a girl who was deceived by a love veteran for the so-called love. He took me to meet his family and promised me to have a baby together. I came to the United States without hesitation, alone. Now I found out that even my Instagram account where I could speak out was hacked by him. Don't I even have basic human rights? It's just because I am a foreigner bullying me and my child like this. I've been exhausted these days. Seeing him slandering me online and deliberately smearing me, my heart really hurts. I can't think that the person I love would be like this. Why is he like a devil? He used to say, I love you. Now he calls me a bitch. See, this is what I'm talking about. You want to call her a 304, a HOE if you don't know what that means. That's what the 304 little slang term. You want to call her a 304 and the B, all that kind of stuff. All you're doing is inspiring her to make TikToks like this, to go do interviews with guys like Abba and Preach, to take you to court. You're just digging the hole deeper for yourself. And you're not going to actually fix the issue, which is the fact that she could be pregnant and the baby is yours. Listen, child support could be in your future. Lawsuits could be in your future. All of that could be in your future. Not to mention that you have a podcast and you're giving that advice for guys to avoid this kind of situation. And here you are in the same situation. So, my man, you're not helping yourself at all. But you know, there's one big thing that he did here that may have sparked all this. Okay. There's one big thing that he did here. Now, this is from Fresh and Fit. Them talking about it is definitely a bad idea. But let's see what Fresh did not do that he said most likely that he would do. Check it out, and here's a little bit of sound. Let's roll it.
Let me just say this. She's mad because Fresh didn't want to get her a apartment in Miami. Ta-da!
Now, let's pause right there. I won't play too much of this because I don't want to give me a copyright. If Fresh said, hey, you know what? When you come to the USA, I'm going to rent you an apartment in Miami. And she was saying that in some previous things, talking about, well, you didn't get me the apartment. If he told her he was going to do that and didn't do it, that's part of what's inspiring this. He bucked on her. That's what we call it in Virginia. Basically, when you make a promise and you don't keep your promise, you buck. You have a bet and you don't pay your bet, you bucked. He bucked on her. And that could be part of what's causing her to go public like this and do interviews with everybody else, because he deceived her. He told her one thing and then something else was true. Now she could be pregnant and he doesn't want to take care of the baby, allegedly. That's the allegation. I'm not saying it's true or false, but that's the allegation. And Fresh is saying, yeah, I did bust inside her or whatever. So the baby could be there and the baby could be his. And he's bucking on her and calling her names. This is the wrong thing to do. You see, the bucking, this is the whole Vince McMahon kerfuffle. You know, Vince McMahon and his whole empire pretty much fell apart because of a young lady that came out and said that there was some things that were going on, some sexual harassment, all this and that and the third. And what it boiled down to ultimately was that Vince had promised to pay her. He promised to pay her $3 million. What he did was pay $1 million and then stop communicating with her. He bucked on her. He paid her some of the money, but not all the money. Oh, okay, you want to play like that? Well, watch this. Here go a lawsuit. Here goes bad PR. Here goes your entire empire crumbling down because you bucked $2 million. Now, some are going to say, well, that shouldn't be a requirement for him to pay for her silence. Well, he said he was going to do it. So if you don't want to do something, don't say you're going to do it. Don't over promise like that. For me personally, I under promise and over deliver. I'm never going to make up a lie or sell a dream or something like that and then don't follow through, because now I'm in trouble. There could be a false allegation against you, whatever it is, but I'm going to just follow through with what I say. I'm going to have evidence, everything for what I said I was going to do, and I'm going to follow through on it. I'm not going to say, hey, I'll give you this, I'll give you that, and the third, and then I don't do it. And then on top of that, you want to have sex, no condom on, in Miami, Florida. And then there's like, 4 other girls aside from Daisy. So you're talking about 5 girls you could be in the same boat with. Now, maybe they're pregnant, maybe they're not. Maybe the baby is yours. If they are pregnant, maybe it's not. But it doesn't matter. There's a risk that you could have these kids out here. There's a risk that there could be child support and lawsuits and everything else. Why put yourself in that situation? Let's just say, as I close, let's just say that Daisy was trying to quote unquote trap him. How do you allow yourself to get trapped? She didn't trap you. You trapped yourself. You put yourself in that situation. You had sex with her, no condom on. You decided to release inside her. You are calling her names on the internet, calling her 304, bitch. You are allegedly promising things and then not following her through. You're doing every possible thing wrong, which is why this story has blown up the way it's blown up. If you don't want to have yourself in Fresh's shoes, then don't do this. And Fit ain't helping. Fit wants to support his friend, I understand, but you joining in on it, calling her names as well, that's going to be seen as bullying. That's going to be lawsuit fodder. So you guys should keep quiet and stop all this stuff right now. You had a divorce lawyer on there. I saw him. The advice he should have given you was to just stop all the talking about it, and hopefully you guys can settle things amicably out of the public eye. And that's pretty much all I got. Whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.